Tilson, but on the other side in Tilson Estates. I also welcome the project. I do hope, I feel like there's two kind of separate issues that I want to clarify or speak to. One is the concerns have been raised by the immediate neighbors, and I hope the developers and architects will really listen to what they were talking about and really mitigate that and address those issues and really meet with the immediate neighbors. The issue that I want to bring up is community access to the field and in a sense, the social good. As Rita mentioned, perhaps some below market rate or targeted senior housing or something. I think this is the first project that we are entertaining, that our town's entertaining, using this new zoning change law that we have. And I think as we go forward, if private developers will be getting their personal good out of this, and good, I hope they do, then we should also get a social good out of it. And this field, my kid played softball there, and as people said, even if it was informally, this was a park, and there's only development pressure. There's never undevelopment pressure. So as we go forward, my wife grew up on Long Island, and when she was very young, there were fields and fields and fields, and it's all housing now. And even in the 20 years that I've lived in Rosendale, there have been significant public access portions of Rosendale that have become privatized. And so I just really would like the developers to give us community access to this field as we have enjoyed forever. And I think the town itself might do some consideration in terms of within the building and the apartments, if there's some social good that we want to trade off for the 48 apartments or whatever. So that's what I'm interested in, and I do welcome the project.
Thank you.
Sharon, you want to check?
Hello, Sharon Wycheck, also am an immediate neighbor. I know a lot of this is going to sound repetitive, but in a way that's actually a good thing because that means those are the top concerns. So again, concern is a water sewer problem. I am glad that the secret process is being going forward. That doesn't necessarily mean all the concerns are going to be met, but that is definitely one of the biggest ones. Also, the traffic. I know the school buses used to go there in the past, but there's a huge difference between school buses and day use than overnight living. And I really like the one point with the traffic emissions and the exhaust and the noise. And it really just takes away. It's a neighborhood. It's a neighborhood feel. You have a dog or a pet. Birds, whatever, are flying and stars at night, and it's definitely a big impact on the neighborhood. But mainly it would have to be the water concerns and the neighborhood concerns, the traffic concerns, and the road. I do hope that those are addressed, and the scale of the project also definitely has to be downsized. So, thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to make a comment? If not, I would like to make a motion that we keep the public hearing open for written comments only for 30 days.
I second. Oh.
I had a question. What is the population of Tilson? I was just wondering how many, assuming the number of people that would be in the apartments, what percentage of the population that would
I
be?
don't know that we have that. I mean, the census might have that. I mean, we know there's 6,000 in the town of Rosendale. That's all the areas. Yes, sir. Sure.
I stay right here, well,
You need to come up and give us your name and where you live.
hello, I'm David Bush. I'm a local plumbing heating company. I don't live immediately in the town, but I do a lot of work with George. He's a good guy to work for. He brings in all local. He's and employ probably 100 people, all locally, to build this building if everything goes through. Any concerns or anything, he goes above and beyond all the other buildings to try to make everybody happy. He always tries to do the right thing. I've been in business with him for a couple of years, and couldn't ask for a better guy to move into your town, if you ask me. Thank you.
Yes, sir, you may speak if you'd like.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you had it right down.
That's all right, no problem. Just give us your name when you get up there. And where you live.
The name's Ron Manello.
What was it?
Ron Manello?
Ron?
Yes. I'm from outside the area. I do some work for Mr. Fiscari. I hear a lot of concerns about a lot of things here. I didn't hear any concerns about anybody that needed a place to live or anybody else that does any work in the community and needs a job. He does offer a lot of people a lot of work, and he doesn't do anything that he shouldn't do as far as contaminate water, and if anything, he tries to make something that was worse than what he found it a lot better than what it is. So again, hope you guys can welcome the man into your area and accept him for what he is. Thank you very much.
Do you have anyone else? Yes, sir.
My name is Roy Winchell. I've been working with George for the last almost 5 years. He's very family oriented. Not very good talking, but he's very family oriented. So the concerns about the field and everything like that, I really think stuff will happen to keep the community together, stuff like that. But like I said, I've been working with him for a long time. He's been great. So I think the community will benefit by getting stuff done like this. All right?
Do you have anyone else that wants to speak before we close it for public comments and open it, we'll keep it open for written comments? Okay, we have a motion on the floor to keep it open for 30 days.
So vote, Councilman Hughes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Metzger,
yes.
Councilman Ryan,
Yes.
Supervisor Walton. Thank you all very much for your comments. We will very seriously take everything that you have to say into consideration. And I just want to reassure people that, you know, these are the issues, most of the issues that have been brought up are all things that are covered in the secret review. So, you know, we're well aware of those things need to be looked at when the project happens. So,
I want to second that. We'll be looking very closely at all of these issues.
and of course, the planning board will also be looking at it when it goes to the planning board for the site plan issues. There still has to be the studies that Mr. Moriello mentioned. And I just advise everybody to stay informed. And, you know, it's hard for us as town board to inform every single individual. So just pay attention to when the project is on the agenda so that you can come in and observe what's happening and see the process. Okay? Thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, let me just clarify that written comments will be sent to Mandy Cox, Constable, or Town Clerk. Excuse me, everyone. Just want to make sure everyone realizes if you do want to make a written comment, whether you've already made a public statement, you can still put a written comment in, and that should be addressed to Mandy Constable or Town Clerk. In 1915, Lucas Avenue, Cottington, New York, 12419. Thank you.
Or Rosendale Town Clerk at yahoo.com.
I kept
Yeah.
You got the address? Probably at Dodge. I might sit down.
So I'm so, it is so pretty.